I'm feeling good.
I know many of you have seen the viral clip of that racist Asian man saying, "Black people, please boycott Asian businesses. I love it when you try," and basically downplayed what Black people as a collective invented, made a way for his people and everyone else to come over here. People like him never want to give us any credit nor recognition. He was very dismissive, no empathy whatsoever. No accountability for what dog chow did to a child, and he was disingenuous in what he was saying. Because let's be real for a second. If Black dollars didn't matter, then why are so many of these businesses located in predominantly Black neighborhoods? That's not random. That's economic strategy. Businesses go where there's demand, where there's foot traffic, and where people are spending money consistently, and they know that is us. So you can't, on one hand, benefit from a community economically, and on the other hand, act like that same community is irrelevant. That contradiction and being bold in your statement is why we're reacting to you. Now, let's hear our people give him the damn business, and rightfully so.
Look, don't take my word for it. All we got to do is stop spending, and their ass is going to start itching. But this is for the Asian community that sent this tough guy. I'm going to put his picture up here. That sent this tough guy to tell us that we couldn't live without the Asian community. He mentioned Honda, Kia, all these different. First of all, those vehicle dealerships, those automobile dealerships, they offer jobs to Hispanics and blacks and Hispanics. You understand? The nail shop and the restaurants, y'all don't even hire Black people, man. You don't even hire Black people. And we wrong for fucking with y'all on that level anyway, because Black women, when they put their foot to it, they do hair and nails. They can do all that shit. Grew up doing that shit. We basically just giving y'all a break. You know, just trying to intertwine with your all services or whatever. And that's always an issue too. But don't come out here threatening Black folks, man, talking about we can't make it without y'all this shit. Number one, y'all too light in the ass, man. You ain't got enough ass, man. For real. When you come threatening Black folks or Latinos, man, you got to bring some booty. You understand? You can't be weighing 100 pounds, 99 pounds, and talking shit, bro. You can't do it.
This video is strictly for that man, that Asian man to be specific, that made that declaration and tried to double dog dare the Black community to boycott the Asian community, to boycott nail salons, beauty supply stores, Chinese food stores, any type of business that is owned by an Asian. You tried to dare us and tell us and challenge on how far we can get with boycotting y'all businesses. You must not know. You must not understand what our buying power is. If it wasn't for us, this shit would not be moving. And I wish a lot of us would understand that. Understand how far our money goes. How necessary it is for our money to move this economy here in the United States and around the world. We are that. We are that. We need to stop spending our money. I literally need to get my nails done. I was planning on getting my nails done this weekend. I needed to make an appointment. I told myself earlier this week, Kiana, make an appointment to go get your nails done. Now all this shit then popped off. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to sacrifice not getting my nails done. I'm going to have to sacrifice not getting my nails done because we need to start standing on business. We cannot continue to let these people disrespect us. It has gone on for far too long. Far too long. We have to set a precedent for what we will and will not accept. What happened with that young man that got shot? It was in South Carolina, that was killed in cold blood. That was murder. That young man was murdered over a bottle of water that he did not even steal. And that man got to walk off scot fucking free. and still have his business or businesses within our communities? How dare you have your businesses set up in our communities and you just pillaging us off, picking us off? Y'all, we need to stand for something. Y'all need to stand for something. Whatever it is that you get from out of these Asian businesses, there is a black business that you can support, whether it is within your community or even if you got to start ordering stuff online for these businesses. Y'all drop in my comments what city you're in and give our people some options on. If you're in Atlanta, nail techs that can do your nails, beauty supply stores. And this is for any city. Y'all drop in these comments and start naming these black service providers that you know that we frequent when it comes to these Asian people, so that we can start giving our money to our people. It needs to stop. It needs to stop. And it's unfortunate that every Asian business is going to be impacted by this. But at this point, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I understand not all of you all are like this, or that all of you all are not a part of the problem. But unfortunately, y'all gonna all have to suffer for what your people continue to do to my people. Y'all drop in the comments and start naming nail salons, beauty supplies, all of that, restaurants. I don't know, whatever it is that you guys are getting from these Asian stores in your city, we need to create some type of database so that we can start finding alternatives to get this stuff done. And y'all, as a black community, we need to make it easier for us to use our own services. We need to make it easier. I like the convenience of being able to walk into the nail salon or being able to go on my nail salon's website and immediately get an appointment within a matter of 24 to 48 hours. Please drop some nail tech names in Atlanta that it don't take an arm and a leg for you to make an appointment to get a builder gel. That's all I need is a builder gel fill and maybe some designs every now and again. Y'all, please drop in the comments and start sharing these black businesses that we can frequent across the United States, because we need to set the fucking tone. We need to let that motherfucker know that we're not here to play. You want to call our bluff? We can show you better than we can motherfucking tell you. Y'all, stand on something. Like I said in one of my previous videos, y'all like to go at it in these comments. Y'all like to play big and bad in these comments. All of y'all be playing in these comments about what you're gonna do to somebody. Y'all jump on here about what you're gonna do to somebody on y'all videos. This is what we need y'all to do. This is what we all need to band together and do. Stand for something. Let's fucking make it happen. Let's get it. Let's motherfucking get it.
Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott Asian business.
I love when people speak out of anger. It exposes exactly what we knew you harbored in your heart. And now you just confirmed it for the world to see. Clearly, this attitude has been allowed to run so rampant in their business for so long that this is the manifestation of it. It's the heart of people. The hairs, the nails, the etc. That was an amenity, not a necessity. You started in black neighborhoods, you grew your business, and you was able to graduate to the white neighborhoods. You were not allowed to start there. And that's a fact. The Chinatowns and all of these towns y'all built, you were able to secure overseas lending, in addition to the funds that you received from the black community. Whereas the banks didn't allow us to open up our businesses because they didn't want us to circulate our money within our communities to build. You're trying to compare apples to oranges. You have help, whereas black Americans started from scratch. You don't outwork anybody. You're allowed to do what you do versus native black Americans in this country. You're still not beating anybody like you try to insinuate in your condescending ass message. You don't outwork us. That's the lie that you keep telling yourself to make yourself feel better. So yeah, black Americans are right to say We don't want to do business with you.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and the hip-hop culture. Where you think that's made? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are in our neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do.
You hear that, black community? The Asian people are telling us they don't want our money. They don't need our money. We need them more than they need us. So I say, let's show them. And you know what's funny to me? Like, they would bring up all of this stuff that was happening in other Asian countries, but the Asians we are mad at are the ones that are in America. So when you were talking about the food places or the laundromat or the nail salon and all of that, that's what we're going to hit. We know as black Americans, we can't stop from purchasing things from China or Japan. We aren't mad at the people that are in their own countries. We are mad at the people that come to America and you came off the backs of our ancestors and then you come over here and be in our communities and be racist as fuck and contribute to white supremacy. We are mad at those Asian Americans, not the ones that are in China and Japan living their life and not interacting with us. We are mad at the ones that are interacting with us in America. So you proved our point. So black Americans, they don't need our money. They don't want our money. They got their own Chinatowns and they're in white neighborhoods. You heard
exactly what they want. Give them exactly what they want. Listen, stop shopping with them. Hey, you got it. You right. You right. Sister girl down the street can do your nails. Hey, go. I heard somebody, you can get all your beauty supply stuff offline. Go, yeah, do that. Do that. Just wait on a little shipping. Listen to this man right here. He don't want us to shop with them no way. This is the time where you need to take a stand and say, you know what? I can't even mess with you no more. I don't care if that's your homegirl. Y'all been homegirls. She do your nails all the time. Y'all got a good relationship. No. Because I haven't seen not one of them come out and apologize. Like, yeah, that was kind of jacked up. You know, this is not a reflection on us as a race. No, because it is a reflection on them as a race. So because of that, stop shopping with them. It's that simple. Don't put your money where you don't see your color. That's just what it is.
And when motherfuckers start talking shit about the black community and how much y'all don't need us and all this other shit, y'all know I'm coming. Y'all know how I'm coming. First of all, to Ricky Tan and that he put out there, y'all need us. Oh, well, y'all think that something and go start y'all. First of all, every time we have our own, and here y'all come mad because we done segregated ourselves, put ourselves back by ourselves. Y'all want to come burn the shit down. Do y'all not remember the Tulsa race riots and Lake Lanier? It's a whole town up under Lake Lanier, Oscarville, to be exact. Every time we show y'all we don't need y'all, don't need nobody. Y'all feel ostracized to the point where y'all need us back in y'all's community. Y'all need us. Don't say how y'all don't benefit from the black dollar. Everybody benefits from black dollar. Ricky Tan.
And the fact that the Asian community is speaking out because the black community is outraged on the verdict of a grown man killing a young boy. Not only, if you don't know, that wasn't his only time shooting someone. He's literally shot multiple people or shot at multiple people. Let's say that. But now you guys are upset just because we're like, you know what, we want to boycott. We want to boycott. We want to spend our money with ourselves now. We want to do the same thing the Jewish people do, the same thing the Italian people do, the same thing the Irish people. We want to do the same thing the Asian communities do. You feel me? Now y'all are upset like, oh, y'all want to, well, we'll be fine. We'll be fine without y'all. Let's see what happens. It's like, why are y'all so upset? That's how I know that it's going to make a real overnight impact. Because if you guys have a business within our community, right? And then literally next month, well, let's just say the rest of June, no one that's melanated is coming through to spend money. You feel me? No one. You guys would feel that impact. Don't think that you won't. Don't think that it's not gonna hurt your credit or nothing. Like, you feel me? Like, it's gonna affect you in some type of way. And you gotta understand, if you're foreign, and TikTok, I'm foreign too. All right. If you came from another country to chase this American dream, which is basically a part of capitalism, right? So you're in America to open up a store, a business in the black community, right? And you think that that's not gonna ruin your dream or the whole reason why you came to America? It's gonna ruin everything. You guys employ your family in at your businesses in our community. And it's funny because I've been speaking on this for like maybe 2 years now. Like, literally, how I'm tired of, shopping with, certain stores that are halal and they're literally just rude to you. Like, you feel me? I'm tired of going to the Chinese food store and they get mad at you if you only spend a certain amount of money. It's like, what's the issue? I'm just getting what I can afford. Now they're mad. They're mad you didn't drop $20. So don't think that, trust me, like, y'all are gonna feel that. You guys are gonna feel that brunt force, that concussive force. I'm trying to tell you. That American dollar, you're not gonna have that anymore. And remember, everything's getting more expensive. And remember, this dude said everything's made in China. Okay, you ain't making it. You're not a part of the factory or the manufacturer that produces all these products. So don't act like, you benefit just because we're buying something that's made in China. You feel me? Remember how this goes. Someone bought it and then they're selling it to us for cheap online, on an online store. It could be Walmart, Amazon, or whatever it is. You don't benefit because someone else is getting rich. All right? So pipe down, bro. And you ain't even broke. And it's sad because it's like, remember, this all started because an old man unalived a young boy.
So I'm scrolling on my FYP page, right? And I come across this Asian man. And this bitch had the nerve to say that if Asians were to take away shit like beauty supply stores and nail salons, that black people wouldn't survive. Newsflash, Mr. China man. We don't need y'all shit. We don't need y'all food. We don't need y'all nail shops. We don't need none of that shit. Like, when it comes to food, bitch, y'all got, fried chicken and shit. Bitch, we taught y'all how to do that shit. We are the masters of frying chicken. Y'all are second best. Y'all don't even really put no seasoning on y'all shit. Like, the fuck? Like, y'all don't season it how we season it. Okay? And this ignorant bitch had the nerve to bring up, like, a laundromat. As if a black man didn't invent the washing machine and the dryer. If it wasn't for a black man, you bitches wouldn't even have a laundromat to run. A fucking history. Stop sounding stuff. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So yeah, I support some shit that we should have been doing a long time ago. That's why it brings back to my point that I always say. Martin Luther King failed us as a people because we shouldn't have been trying to integrate with nobody. We should have stayed on our own because we were thriving as a people. We had our own everything. Stores, banks, schools, everything. Let's run
this video and I'll be right back.
I love when the black community says, let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear. It sounds nice. The microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and hip hop culture. What do you think that's made? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are in our neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay?
Well, damn. Tell us how you really feel. The question I have is, if you don't need black dollars, why do you care if the black community boycotts? Why? If we have nasty attitudes and you don't want your women giving us pedicures and manicures and all that other shit, then why do you care if the black community decides not to go and spend their black dollars in your businesses? I know why. Because the black American community has social power. And when black Americans boycott something, the people that support the black Americans will boycott as well, including your beloved white people. And I just want to make this perfectly clear. The reason why the banks give non-black immigrants loans, even though they barely speak English, is because they don't mind you guys setting shop in black neighborhoods, because they don't want the black Americans to thrive. That's why they deny loans to black Americans whose families been here for generations. It's not because you're special. It's because they use y'all as a tool of white supremacy. And most of the things that he mentioned are products that come from China. It has nothing to do with the Asian businesses that treat black people like crap or even unalive their children. Or how about have their children go use the bathroom outside while they take pictures and show it to everybody? Black Americans are tired of people from other countries coming here and thinking that they can treat black people the same way that these colonizers have been treating all of us for the last 400 or 500 years. And because of the Asian community, that's why affirmative action was repealed. And look, because of what y'all did, even Asians are having a problem getting into colleges. Because at the end of the day, white supremacy doesn't care how light your skin is. As long as you're not white, they will treat you like crap. And again, if y'all don't care about the black dollar, if y'all don't care to change your attitudes towards the black communities, if y'all don't give a fuck about the people that come into your stores and buy your product to make you and your family money, you don't care, then don't care about the boycott. Have your beloved racist white people drive all the way to the hood to go spend their racist white dollars in your stores. I'd love to see that shit. I swear, this is why we cannot have unity, because people do not understand the historical context of what goes on with the black Americans in this country. You come over here, you think you know better, and then you talk to us like shit. Instead of all of us working together against white supremacy, y'all want to have this model minority bullshit. But hey, you don't care. So if they boycott you, what's the problem? Just keep it moving, right? Right.
An Asian content creator challenges the black community to boycott Asian businesses because without their services, apparently we'd be lost because they mass produce and counterfeit everything, but all the things he mentioned, they did not invent. I think that he fails to realize that the hype around items and making things culturally relevant, that's us. We're the blueprint. We are also the bag. The black dollar represents $1.6 trillion in spending with our silly selves. So while it's not okay to go on social media and create a racial divide, it opens up some conversations about how we should be recycling our own dollars. If y'all want to tag some black hair companies where the manufacturing is not out of China, maybe it's out of India. If you guys want to nail tags black-owned businesses in terms of clothing where the manufacturer is not done in China, that would be great because I'm a part of a group on Facebook called Black Dollar Connect. You guys want to check that out if you're in the Indianapolis area. And it's about services and recycling the black dollar. Maybe that's things that we need to consider. He probably is sparking a conversation that needs to be had. However, ill his intent was. So everyone have a great day and recycle those black dollars.
Ciao. I had to let y'all listen to this corny Rice Lee dude.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I got a question about this, boycotting Asian businesses, because I'm trying to understand and also make a point about something that's been bothering me. That's unrelated to this, by the way. So they said blacks are boycotting Asian businesses because Mr. Chow, he gunned down and he killed Cyrus, right? The 14-year-old black boy. Okay, so here's the thing though. Chow is Chinese. So are you guys boycotting nail salons, which are typically owned by Vietnamese, and all these other Asian businesses that are owned by Japanese and Koreans because y'all can't fucking tell the difference? I think that's why, right? Because if I was in y'all's shoes, I'd be like, oh, we boycotting Chinese businesses, right? So why all Asians, right? And so my other question is this: if y'all banning all Asian businesses, are y'all including the Indians? Nah, y'all not. Cause this was my fucking point since day one creating this fucking TikTok. Indians aren't Asian. Damn. Okay, now boycott away.
It's crazy. Now, all of this is coming off of the non-guilty verdict from Rick Chow. At the end of the day, Rick Chow did need the black community to set up shop here in the United States of America. He did need to come into our community in order to build an economic base for his family. We are talking about the ones that actually do come into our community and do usurp black dollars, because it is absolutely happening. When Asian people first started migrating over here by the droves, they were not allowed into black American neighborhoods. Into white American neighborhoods. Why do you think that when we look at
of course it's like fiction, but it had like some, you know, realistic historical context. The movie Sinners, you saw the Asian people where the black people were, communing with black people. It's because we were the ones that accepted you all when you started migrating here en masse. Now you feel like because you got a leg up that you are a model minority and you're above black American people. And it is utterly disgusting to think, and stupid and diabolical, to think that you are the only demographic of people that own manufacturing companies. There's manufacturing companies in the United States of America. There's manufacturing companies in India. There's manufacturing companies in Europe. There's manufacturing companies in goddamn Africa. Yes, we know that you guys do things cheaper for pennies on a dollar, but you're not the end all be all when it comes to getting products, goods and services. Your Chinese restaurant, he contradicted himself, because all of the things that he described were things that they set up in our neighborhoods to thrive and to make a way for themselves here in the United States of America. You all have been incentivized to come and set up shop in our community, we know, but without being able to do that initially, you would not have been able to even build as much as you've been able to in the United States of America. We don't need you to cook us cats and dogs at these Chinese restaurants. We actually need to stop shopping and eating there. We do not need you to do our nails and our toes. There are many black nail techs that are actually way more talented than the Asian ones. And we do get, you know, better service when we go to our own people. So you talking about, oh yes, please boycott. Don't use the dry cleaning. First of all, the first person that invented the dry cleaning was a black man. So without that invention...
Have y'all seen the video of the man daring the black community to boycott Asian businesses? And he's basically saying, like, y'all can't. Y'all need us. And I saw in the comment section on this video, a lot of people were like, challenge accepted. And I'm kind of hoping deep in my heart this motivates the black community to get on their grind. Because a lot of people don't seem to think that we have things. Could it be better? Yes, we definitely have to work harder to get a foothold in these marketplaces. But I'm from Detroit, right? I grew up in Detroit. So there are a lot of black-owned gas stations in Detroit. I don't think Davis brothers still own that Shell on Outer Drive. I used to love that gas station because I could take my car there and get service, no problem. But I do know he owns like that tow shop across the street or something. But there are, you know, Express Quick and Lube Auto Repair, Ace Petroleum, the 𝒲𝒶𝓎 gas station. We have cleaners, black-owned cleaners, y'all. Most of your grandmas and co-workers are seamstress. That's their side hustles. I've been talked about how black women dominated the beauty space for a long time, and it was kind of taken over by other communities. We do have, again, tailor shops. We have black-owned banks. We have black-owned liquor stores. We don't have like a black-owned like TV brand like they do. A lot of our electronics do come from Asia, so they get that on lock, okay? So he kind of right when he say you need us for certain stuff, because they making sure they right, which you can't be mad at. But you know, that's the opportunity, y'all. Somebody get in here and manufacture something here on American soil made by Americans. I don't even think America has its own like brand for technology that makes TVs and stuff like that. At least I don't think so. We do have the phones, you know, like Apple or whatever, but you know, it'd be nice if, you know, somebody who's a black American can get into that market. But let's watch the video, y'all.
Let's boycott Asian businesses. Please do. We'll get rid of the Chinese takeout, the dry cleaners, the laundromats. Let's get rid of the liquor stores as well. Get rid of the Jordans you guys wear, the Nikes you wear, the shower caps, the Hondas, the Hyundais, all your car electricians, the electronics in your house, the Sony, the TV system, your sound system, the microphones that you guys use to rap and speak about awareness for the black culture and hip-hop culture. Where do you think that's made? That's made all in Asia. And here's another thing for you guys. You guys want us to leave the neighborhood so bad? Oh, Asian people are not neighborhoods? We're in white neighborhoods. We have our own Chinatown. We have our own Koreatown. You think we really need you guys to benefit off and make money? A lot of us do go to college as well. You're being outworked by immigrants who barely speak English. And you're not embarrassed? Go to the bank, start your own businesses, and deal with your own people. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay? Please, boycott Asian business.
Now we know we got the food stuff on lock. We don't need it. We can do our own food thing. Unfortunately, we don't have the car thing on lock like they do. But we do have American-made cars that a lot of the big three in Detroit are basically all the employees are black people. So you want, because it's a share, it's a publicly traded company. Well, I don't think Ford is. Is Ford? I think Ford is. But they want to invest back in them companies because they get a share of that money back. So it makes sense, right? But it would be nice to have like a black American owned car situation. So black community, are you embarrassed like he said? Now I don't know what he's talking about, like they go to college, like we go to college too. We have big CEOs and high positions for high companies, but unfortunately a lot of those brands aren't like global brands at this moment. Remember, at the moment. Unfortunately, we hear a lot of videos like this from a lot of immigrant communities here in America. So how do we step in the game and step our game up? We're in it. It's just a lot of times the perception of us is, misconstrued because of, the news and the media and stuff like that. And people don't really look up statistics and stats and stuff. But how do we change this narrative, y'all? It's also a very interesting perspective he has too. And I looked at the comment down there where the lady says, made in Asia, however, created and invented by us. And we do know the Asian global market, how they were able to bring themselves up was by learning the techniques of everybody and learning how to compound on that and manufacture these techniques that other groups have mastered. So it's very interesting that he has such a strong perspective on it. But he does have a point. A lot of the things that they have mastered, they made it in a market where it's niche, where everybody is kind of needs that product. So take notes.
What's up, everybody? Everybody's mad about the Asian man, what he was saying. I'm not happy about it either, but to a certain extent, he's right. Can we survive without them? Yes, we can survive without anybody. They wasn't there during slavery, and if they was, they sure wasn't helping us, just like they ain't helping us now. Just because they're in our neighborhoods with their stores is because they couldn't be in white neighborhoods. They wouldn't allow them to. Now, what his Asian ass didn't tell you is that we have supported them. The reason why they eat every day is because of us. Their kids, whatever schooling they got, their retirement fund, their vacations, you name it, we have funded it with our dollars. It's time to unfund them. You don't appreciate us and you think this, you're going to chase that kid. A football? Nah. It's a lot of lies there, but I ain't going to get into that. I'm saying what he's saying is bullshit. He also talking about, then don't buy Jordans. Jordan's a black brand. Just because your punk ass is sewing them, that means nothing. Absolutely zero. Everything he's saying is this. You invent anything. The inventions are all ours. We created, remember this, black people? Created everything they utilize today. It was stolen by the white people that the Asians is trying to be closest to. But guess what? The white people are the ones who gave everybody names. Now, they may call us the N-word all day, right? But the Asians, how you think they got all of those names? Every name they gave you was like something hitting metal. Ting tong, chick tong, check it. Everything they want to call you is that. I'm just saying, that's some real shit. Y'all trying to be close to white people. You guys try to be so close to white people that they tricked you out of scholarships. You thought we was getting them. You thought all this DEI was helping us. It never helped us. It was supposed to give us a even, a level playing field, but it never did. For the white woman it did, but not for us. The whole thing is this. If any foreigners, white people come in our neighborhood and have stores and we patronize them, if they not giving back to our community, we do not go inside. we do not give them our dollars. Because the Asian restaurants and this sat in our neighborhoods for decades and never gave us shit. They never sponsored anything, no backpack giveaways, nothing. They never did anything for community but take, hurry up and buy. Take. They didn't took from us enough. Now they taking lives. Now remember, they have an Asian hate law. They ain't never gonna have a black hate law. So do yourselves a favor. Because we are not like our ancestors in the fact that they actually built their own cities. That's what we really need to do. Build our own shit and stop looking for them or anybody outside of us, looking for them to do anything, because guess what? We survived this long without them. They've survived this long with us. Remember that?
I couldn't wait to get home and do this video. This crackerjack right here, he was talking to y'all. He wasn't talking to me. You know why he wasn't talking to me? Because I shop black owned. But let me show you. My hair products, right? Black owned. You know who this is. Black owned. Rice water, rosemary water, black owned. Botanica oil, black owned. For my locks, black owned. If I wanted a dude, black owned. Okay? For my kids, black owned. Edge control, black owned. Let me come over here. Edge control, black owned. Now, if I wanted something for my body, black owned. Y'all know who she be. Black owned. Okay? We get this? Now, if I want to wash my face, black owned. Okay? If I wanted to smell good, black owned. Let me open it so y'all see. Black owned. If I wanted my house to smell good, black owned. And all of that, right? Black owned. Black owned. If I wanted to wipe my butt, let me turn this around, baby. And I just got a package for 2 more. Black owned. If I wanted to wash my clothes, black owned. Black owned. Vitamins, more vitamins. Black owned. Okay? Black owned. Now for my hormones and stuff. Black owned. But if I wanted to sage out my house, I can't find my other ones, but baby, black owned. Black owned. Everything in my house is black owned. I support my black peoples. He was talking to y'all. He was not talking to me. And this is what I mean. You give them an inch, they take a mile. This black owned in here. Black owned. Black owned. It's matter of fact, I got black owned books. Books. Black owned. Everything is black owned with me. I support my people. Matter of fact, forgot, girl. If I wanted my house, mop my floors, baby. Mop my floors. Black owned. What else did I forget? It's so much stuff in my house that's black owned. Black owned. He was talking to y'all. He was not talking to me. He could never talk to me. I don't go there. I don't go to none of them. Y'all, I don't get my nails done. And I do my kids' hair, my husband hair. Black owned.
In conclusion, we're not begging anyone for respect. We're building our own. Let me be clear. No matter what anybody says online, we are still going to support Black businesses, pour into our own communities, and stand solid with each other. When people show us they don't value our lives, our dollars, or our dignity, the most powerful response is to redirect our energy and our money back to our own people. Black people are not powerless consumers. We are creators, innovators, culture shapers, and economic drivers. We don't have to keep feeding businesses that are openly anti-Black, that profit in our neighborhoods but refuse to show us basic respect. If you can take our money but can't stand with us when we're harmed, you don't deserve our support. So this is where I stand. We will continue to boycott these Asian businesses that have made it clear they don't reciprocate the love, loyalty, and respect we've shown them at all. We're going to be intentional about where we spend, who we uplift, and who we allow to eat off our communities. At the end of the day, they can say we don't need you all they want, but we're the ones choosing where our money goes. And from this point forward, it's going back into Black hands, Black families, and Black futures. It's always up with us. And we're still gonna boycott.
Boycott, 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 boycott in the fat. Boycott, 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 boycott in the fat. Standing on business. Support Black business everywhere. Boycott, 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 boycott.